You are welcome to this training. In this video, you will learn how to create a simple one-page landing page using system.io. Okay, this is a very simple video that can help you understand how you can start building and creating your own landing page using system.io with just your smartphone. Now, this video is for beginners, so by the end of this video, your landing page will be live and ready to collect leads. So let's start with the first process. Now, the first thing you need before you can even create an account with system.io is a functioning email address. Okay, now you need to create, if you don't have an email address, you need to create one. So because of this video, I have already created an email address that I will be using to create an account, which we'll be using to create a simple landing page. Okay, so now another thing you need to know is that one thing you should know is that the email address which you use to create your system.io serves as your domain name. So if you are very curious about, or you don't want any type of name to appear as your domain name, make sure you create an email address with a good name so that it can serve as your domain name. I hope you get. So now the next thing we'll be doing rather, is to go to system.io. Okay, so now once you've logged into the system.io website, you click on start for free now. Then you input your email address. Then you click on get my free account. Okay, so now you click on yes if you already have, and no if you're just getting started. You should know how to be able to go through this process. It is very easy. So you go to your email address, then okay, now you need to put your email address, that is the one which you're creating now, which is so once you've confirmed your email address in the Gmail, you now come and fill up this form. Okay, so then you put the password. So you save, and you have automatically created your system.io account. Okay, so another thing you need to know is that system.io gives you access to three free funnels. Okay, after 3 funnels, you cannot be able to set up any other thing except if you pay. All right, so our advice, if you want to have more than 3 funnels, you create multiple email address, and you can use those email address to create more to design more landing page. You can only design 3 landing pages here. Okay, so now you click on, you're going to go to create site, then you click on sales funnel. All right, so this is your funnel. So if you want to add a funnel, you just click on the plus sign, then you give the funnel a name. As you can see, like I said earlier, your funnel domain is now your email address. Yes, that is exactly how system.io works. Okay, so now you give it a name. Let's name it Mr. Khan. Then Naira. You click on build a custom funnel from scratch. Okay, then you save. So automatically created a funnel. Now the next step and the next thing to do now is to click on view. So you can see it's inactive, nothing is here. So the next thing, so this is the funnel which you have actually created, about to create. We'll be creating from scratch. Okay, we'll be starting from scratch. So click on save. Once you have saved it, you will now click on edit page. Now we'll be taken to the page editor. Okay, now this is basically drag and drop. This is a drag and drop system of building a landing page using system.io. All you need to do is you drag from here, this point, then you paste it here. That is exactly how you use system.io to build landing pages. Okay, so everything you see here builds the page. The sections hold content, the rows organize the content, and elements are text, buttons, and images. Everything is here. Okay, so there are 5 essential elements which you need to know before you start creating a landing page. So yes, the 5 essential elements a converting landing page should have: the headline. These 5 things, without these 5 things, your landing page is useless. These are the main things that actually makes your landing page worth anything. In fact, worth using to run ads, and also to avoid you being restricted. First of all, the headline. This basically talks about your offer. The headline talks about your offer, what you are selling, your promise, what you promise to give out. That is basically what the headline is for. Then the second thing is your sub headline. This provides more information, more clarity about the headline. Then the third thing is your button. After you've dropped your headline or sub headline, it's usually good and advisable to drop your button. You drop at least 2 or 3 buttons, not just one. Except when you are building a thank you page, then you can use one. But I always recommend 2 or 3 buttons, just in case the person will be like, I didn't see it earlier, I didn't see the button earlier. I hope you understand. So you put your button, then your call to action, that is the instruction, what your training is talking about, whatever you're selling or whatever you're doing, you can also drop it after the button. Okay, then you drop your button again after the call to action. Then the last thing, which is also very, very, very important, and in fact without this you could easily get banned on WhatsApp if your ad can get rejected, is the disclaimer. This disclaimer, now I'll be showing you a landing page that has all these essential elements, okay, as well as the disclaimer. And while we are building our landing page, I'll also be showing and explaining everything to you. Okay, so in this section, we're going to be editing our headline, our sub headline, and we're going to be adding everything that is necessary for our landing page to be live. Okay, so this section will actually be divided into two to avoid it being too long. So the first thing you're going to do is you click on headline, then it automatically shows here. You see where it's written large call to action headline. Okay, so you clean it. Before now, you should already have your you should have your text which you're going to paste. So I have already edited mine. So the next thing you're going to do now is you clean this large call to action and paste yours. Okay, yes, so you can now reduce the font size, then you can bold it as well. Exactly. So after this is our headline. The next thing we're going to do is to edit the sub headline. Okay, now I will still be making use of headline because it's still basically talking about the product. Okay, it's still the promise, it's still based on the promise which I have for the product I'm promoting. So I'll still be making use of headline again. Okay, remember I have okay. So I think we'll leave the editing and finish up everything, then afterwards we'll do editing, okay, to avoid wasting time. So the next thing is, now this third section I'll be making use of text because it's going to be a smaller, I'm just going to be talking about my product, okay, and what this product does for the person that gets access to it. I click on text. Remember, before you start editing your page, make sure you have already saved the write-up. You already have your write-up written down to avoid making mistakes. So I hope you understand what I'm doing. I'm just dragging and dropping. My text is already available, so it's just a simple procedure. You drag and you drop, then you copy the text which you have already saved and you paste it. That's how easy it is to use system.io. The most important thing is that you're passing the right information. Okay, so I'll also show you the disclaimer, which is very, very important when you're setting up and running your ads to avoid your ads being restricted. Okay, so by the end of this video, you will see it. After dropping and pasting everything, we'll do the editing and we'll add some colors to beautify it. Okay, now As you can see, this is the headline. I have two headlines and I have two sub headlines. Now the next thing I'll be adding is the button. Okay, I'll be adding button. So this is where you see button. Remember, this is your page editor. This is this is the text, which is this your sub headline. This is the headline. This is headline and bulleted list. This is for another section. We're not making use of that. The most important things which we are using here is headline, text, image and video if you want to make use of them. Then the button. So you can see here. So I change it from click here to grant me access. Okay. Exactly. And I don't need a subtext, so I just erase it completely. So you can see my button. Okay, this is the call to action. This click the grant me access below that will redirect you to my WhatsApp group where I will share the training. This is the call to action. Then this is my button. So it is as easy as it looks. All you need to do is have a write-up which you're going to copy and paste in your landing page. Then follow this video and everything is going to be easy. Everything is going to go smoothly. So as you can see, this is how easy it is to make use of System.io in building a one-page landing page. Okay, so this is my button, grant me access. This blue rectangular shaped object is my button. Okay, my call to action is click the grant me access button below. This is what is telling my audience, this is what is telling my prospects what to do. Remember, you need to tell them what to do in order for them, because not everyone will actually know what to do. Yes, the grant me access button is boldly written here, but not everyone actually understands what it means. Not everyone is actually stable enough to know that this grant me access is actually what they are going to click on. So you should ensure that you have a call to action telling them and guiding them on the next thing they need to do. All right, so once you've added your button, you can now put in your details, things, whatever you want inside your grant me access. Okay, so if you want them to submit a form, they submit. If you want open URL, which is what I recommend, you input your WhatsApp number, your WhatsApp link, your Y link or your group link, whichever one you want. You input it here. You just copy it and paste it here. Then automatically anybody that clicks on this button will be taken to that URL, which is your WhatsApp group or your Y link, whichever one. So the next thing is to add another text. Okay. And lastly, I'll be showing you the disclaimer. Okay, this is one of the most important things you need to have. So I basically like making use of this horizontal line to show the end of my the end of what I am doing. So you could also try it out. Make use of this horizontal line. It helps you to know that okay, this is the end of the landing page. I hope you understand. So you put text. Then you add your disclaimer. Okay. So basically you can edit and paste. Then for me, I usually put the horizontal line at the beginning and at the end. So yeah, so this is how easy it is to create a one-page landing page. So the next video I'll be showing you how to edit, that is to add color, change font size, to change the font of this landing page, this page which you have created. Okay, so that's what we'll be doing in the next step. Okay, so in this section I'll be editing this our landing page so that it looks beautiful. All right, I'll be editing it so that it looks beautiful. Also, you also need to learn, you can make use of your AI, or you just give AI a prompt, tell it to give you some beautiful colors, okay, that you can add to your landing page. That is what you can tell AI. That's what I usually do with when I'm creating landing pages. I just give AI a prompt, tell it to give me beautiful landing page design colors, and it gives me. Alright, so here I'll just be reducing the font size. Okay, already this is okay. Okay, so this side we're going to be increasing it. So I hope you're understanding what I'm doing. I am bolding it so that it looks better and easy to understand. Okay, so you could also make use of extra colors that will beautify it. Like here, this section now, you can decide to this secret business model. You can decide to change the color to red. Okay, so if you would like to beautify your landing page to make it look easy, that is to make it beautiful, like for me, I would like to change this secret business model to red. So let's do that. Now you can make use of this code. If you don't know this code, just go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to give you good font colors for your landing page, and it will do that. And let me show you an example. This is ChatGPT. I asked it to give me a red font color code, and you can see the results. You can see some other options which it gave me. So ensure you have ChatGPT, because it's going to help you a lot when you're building your landing page. I make use of this a lot. So as you can see, it has changed the color from black to blue, to red, sorry. So I think I'll also underline it so that it is okay. Alright, so we are done with that. You can also change the color of this as well to dark as well, so that it looks different. So I also like to change the color of my grant me access button. So I hope you're seeing what I'm doing. All these buttons, this is where you can design and make your radio button better, that is look more beautiful. Okay, so normally it was button only, but I'll be changing it to full border. Okay, I'll still reduce the font size so that it looks better and beautiful. Though this is not really necessary, you can skip this. You can skip it if you would want. I just want to do this so that it makes my design look beautiful. So you can also make it dotted or dashed, whichever one. So you can decide to add a style. Okay. So that is just it. So now I will just shift it so that there is more space in the design. Okay. Okay. So I hope this video is self-explanatory. I hope this video is able to help you design your first landing page successfully. Okay. So this is just exactly how you can design a simple landing page, and you can make use of it to run your Facebook and Instagram ads. Okay, this particular landing page is meant for affiliate marketers or digital creators. Okay, so as you can see, this is exactly how the landing page looks like. So let's review it. Okay, so I'm sure you can see the landing page. So when you click on this link, remember you have not added a link, a URL yet, so it won't take you to any site. So this is exactly how you can create your own landing page.